Why do they call this an organizer? I just noticed this. It's got this. This is magnetic. I don't know if I would have ever discovered that on my own. Cool. Y'all, I really want to find some money in here. I think I hear some change. Yes! I've already made money. Howdy y'all, my name is Gretchen. I'm the Restless Thrifter. I resell on eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. I pick up things at thrift stores, garage sales, and I flip them online for a profit. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you what I'm picking up to sell. There's several trips involved, so I'll try to tell you where I got it if I can remember. It started to stack up again from a few trips, so it's time for me to share. Time to share. And I've got some purses in this first batch. All right, this one was kind of a surprise to me. I did spend $9.50 on it. It was $18.99 and it was 50% off. This is a store I had not gone to before. What was it called? I'm gonna put the name here. Let me show you inside here. Brighton. It's got, you know, the number. Brighton usually, in my experience, has this little heart that hangs off of it too. Oh, and here's also where it says Brighton. So, all right, so let me actually show you the bag. Look at all the details. It's a crossbody, and it's this brownish, grayish, shimmery-ish metallic color with this silver studding, and I don't know if that emblem is something that they use in Brighton all the time or if that's just for this particular bag. So the comps that I saw, one for $179, one for $128. They have a $126 ASP, average sold price is what that stands for, and a 63% sell-through rate. I'm really having a hard time deciding what color this is. Bronze, maybe? It kind of looks bronze when I'm looking at it right now. Pewter, maybe this is pewter. This person called theirs pewter and it sold for $130. That's pretty cool. And then active, $225. Why do they call this an organizer? I just noticed this. It's got this. This is magnetic. I don't know if I would have ever discovered that on my own. Cool. Y'all, I really want to find some money in here. I think I hear some change. Yes! I've already made money. 68 cents. Oh. I'll give it to my husband. He'll be so happy. He likes change. He likes finding change around the house. Sometimes I just leave change sitting places because I know he'll find it and it'll make him happy. He watches my videos, so now he'll know the secret. Is that it? Yep. Cool. Okay, so that's what this is, and it retails for $450. So this exact one is not listed for sale on eBay. Okay, I do see one on eBay listed for $385. 75% sell-through rate in this color. I'm gonna list it at $199. All right, started off with a really good one, huh? Okay, so this next one's not as exciting, but it's still good. It is a Colan bag, and it is, in my opinion, a Y2K style. I need to fill it with some stuff so it shows off the shape better, but it's black leather, this sort of satchel, not a bucket. What kind of style would you call that? It's got these zippers. It kind of reminds me of like a saddlebag, to be honest. So I would use that term in there, and I would also use like moto, Y2K, studded. It's a really nice feel, and it's called, well, it's a Colan, and I don't know much about bags, like I've said before, so it says Stephanie F05. When I look that up, a lot of different styles come up. This one does have a little bit more discoloration, like some makeup and stuff in it. And I spent $8.50 on this one because it was 50% off as well. They just happened to be having a sale that day. But I think that style is going to be popular. When I just look up Colan Stephanie F05 in pre-owned, $55 is the ASP. There's one bag that's sold and there's one that's listed. So it's got a 50% sell-through rate. And on Poshmark, I'm seeing a red version of this listed for $36. I'm seeing some tan ones sold in this style. One sold for $65 and one sold for $15. I'm guessing the one that sold for $15 wasn't as good of condition. And then another one in tan sold for $31. So I think I'll list this for $65. If it looks like it's a different time of day, it's because it is. My phone died. And yeah, so anyway, ate dinner, watched TV with the husband, and now I am back to finish off this video. And we were in the middle of sharing this purse. Actually, I don't even know if I talked about it yet. Okay, so this item is a Kipling crossbody. It's gray. The lighting's not as good as it was earlier because there's no daylight, but that's fine. Anyway, it's got a bunch of zippers and some pouches, and it's got that, like, you know, nylon material. I'm gonna probably put this in the washing machine to get it clean because it's not bad, but it is, you know, got some, like, you know, makeup and stuff, whatever. I don't know, just a little bit of stuff inside. And to brighten it up, but I'll make sure not to wash this guy. If you've seen the brand Kipling, a lot of these things come with these little monkey keychains. I think they're funny. This guy's got a wompy arm. He's like, "Rrr." Kipling Alvar crossbody, that's what I think this style is, has a $17 ASP and 20% sell-through rate. That's all colors and conditions and everything. I'm going to list this one for $30 because I think I can get closer to $30 for it. Just looking on Poshmark, I think these do a little bit better on Poshmark, like a used one. Same one is listed for $50 pre-owned. Whoever used this left behind a euro. There was a euro in here somewhere. And a shell. Seashell. Did I say what I spent on it? I spent $6, which might be a little bit much, but I don't think it'll have any problem selling and it'll sell quickly. So, Kipling. Okay, this is the last of the bags to show you. This one is also a Brighton, and it is new with tags, and it is a tote bag. It's gorgeous. It says love is in the air. It's got a heart and then just a floral and butterflies on this side. It's a really nice, what does it say on the bottom? Oh, it says Brighton. It's just a really nice, sturdy canvas tote bag. And here's the tag. And it retails for $150 for a tote bag. And inside it's got a little zippered pouch that says all you need is love, and it's got is love on the other side. So it's a really nice bag. And there were actually two. One was a different print and didn't seem to sell as well, but I kind of wish I'd picked it up for myself now. It also was new, but the tag had been ripped off. Like, I think it got ripped off in the buggy that it was in. But I sort of wish I'd picked it up for myself, so I kind of want to go back to that place. Maybe I'll see what their hours are tomorrow. It was a nice one. I think it was a Christmas one. It just didn't seem to sell as well, and I'm trying to pick up the best of the best. So anyhow, I am on Poshmark. They're selling Reacher. You're making too much noise. They're selling anywhere from $29 to $72 just at a quick glance. It's a wide range. On Terapeak and eBay, the ASP is $41 with a 56% sell-through rate. So that's really nice. And it should be an easy thing to list. So I'm going to list mine. Let me see what the active ASP is. $52. I'm going to list mine for $55. Did I say I spent $7? I got this hat, and it's an Arc'teryx orange flex fit hat. Now, it doesn't have the tags that, it doesn't have the other tags in it other than this one, flex fit, and the Arc'teryx. Like, it doesn't have the Arc'teryx tag inside, but this is the same one that sold for $115 in January. I see others. These are Gen 1, I guess. Arc'teryx Leaf BAC Gen 1 caps. I gotta make sure I include all of those keywords. Go for a lot. There is one in this color, and it is listed for $250. So, wow. What would you list it for? Would you undercut that person? Would you list it for $150, which is in between what it sold for and what that person has theirs listed for? Would you do an auction? I had no idea. I knew Arc'teryx. I knew this logo right here, guys. This little dinosaur bones guy, lizard. I don't know what he is. And I knew that was a good brand, even in hats that I could get, you know, $25, $30, because they retail for $55. But you can't get the Gen 1 anymore unless you go on eBay. And I'm just kind of like baffled by it. I'll have to make sure that because it doesn't have that inside tag, I can see where it was before. Make sure that didn't hurt the value or anything. I spent, I don't know, I'll have to look at the receipt, but probably a couple bucks on this. I don't know what their hats were priced for. They didn't individually price it, so I guess they have a flat price for hats, and unless otherwise marked. And this one wasn't marked. I'm just like, wow, I had no idea. Okay, I'm putting down that I'm going to list it for $199, and then I'll accept offers, and we'll see where it goes from there. And if nobody buys it outright, but I start to get some lower ball offers, I might open up a bid, you know, I'd open up for auctions. I don't know. This next pickup is good. It's not as good as the hat, but it is a pair of espadrilles maypole, and it's sold at Anthropologie, it looks like. It's got these cute ankle straps. I'm gonna put my little doodad in it. It's leather, very soft leather. These were made in Spain, and they've got these cool studs on them. And first of all, you can tell the leather is quality by the feel of it. But I did see that it says made in Spain, and that makes me do a check on things. Yeah, they just looked really nice. They're a size 39, which is what? Probably an 8 or something like that. They're both in really great shape. I paid $4.50 for them, and it looks like in Terapeak they have a, and this is just for Maypole Espadrille, so it's not the exact style, $31 ASP and a low sell-through rate of 5%. This particular style seems to do a little bit better than that. I see the same ones sold on eBay for $40 and on Poshmark for $45. Yeah, it looks like there's a new pair that's for sale for $50. So I'm going to list mine for $40. Yeah, they're nice. Someone will enjoy these, and they won't take too much cleanup. They really just need to be cleaned up a little bit on the bottom with the price taken off. And it says, yeah, $8.99, which it was a 50% off day. All right, so this next one is not anything nearly as exciting. It is a bread and butter item, though. It is Democracy Absolution. You see that? where it says Absolution or Ab Technology, you'll see this elastic waistband, and these can be a popular seller. These are a size 10. These are the ankle length colored jegging in the color Shadow, which is like a gray. I think it's the color Shadow. That's what it looks like to me. So I can get $25 for these. I think I'll start them off higher because I don't see any competition in my color and size. Don't know if that is a good or bad thing. The sell-through rate is terrible, and the ASP is only $14 on Democracy Absolution jegging used. I think maybe I'll just list these for $30. I paid $4.50. So possibly not the best pickup. It's good to pick up bread and butter because people, you know, want to buy $20 things too. They don't want to, not everyone's out there buying $250 hats and $100 tote bags. So common items are good to have as well. Okay, these are so cute. I paid $5.50 for these, and these smell like very strong detergent, like Tide. Look at these bunnies. I need to get these listed for someone to wear for Easter because those are so cute. They are women's. They're not little girls or anything. They're a wide leg. What do they say on them? Stella Stella? Stella L Stella? I'm not really sure. The brand doesn't make sense to me either. NY Fashions? I don't even know if that's what fashionable. Maybe it says. I'm not sure. What size are these? These are a medium. So I'm not sure if the brand matters at all on these, but they're super cute. And spring and Easter are coming up. I'm going to put keywords like, what is that style? Kawaii? Is that how you say it? It says kawaii is a Japanese term and aesthetic referring to the unique concept affirming childlike and pretty things that make your heart flutter. How cute. I mean, I don't even know if I can find these by searching other than through an image search. So that's probably what I'll do to figure out how much to list these for. But I would love to get at least $30 to $35 for them. And if they can go for more, I will certainly put that in post edit. But I'm going to need my camera on my phone, which I'm using to record in order to get a better picture of these. Okay, so I looked at the swimsuits before I left. I was looking for one for myself, plus just, you know, if there was anything to sell. This cost me $3.50. It's a Speedo, size 18. And it's got a nice print on it. It's just a basic one piece with a racer back. And it is an 18. Okay, so in the last 90 days, Speedo pre-owned one pieces have a $16 ASP and a 16% sell-through rate. I'm going to list this for $25 since it's a larger size and it's early in the season. Actually, $30. This is the last item from that particular shopping trip. And these are the Kimmy straight leg 7 for All Mankind. New with tags. 7 for All Mankind, I avoid now. I still have some that I can't get rid of. Unless they are the dojo, typically, or any other sort of wide leg. But these were new with tags, so I looked them up. And they seem to do well. Kimmy straight leg. They look skinny to me, but what do I know? They also look very long. But they're not. I'm just short. Yeah, so they're black, brand new with tags, and I did pay up for these. I spent $13.50 on them, but I can get $50 for them. Now, am I going to list them for 50 or am I going to list them for higher? Probably higher. Why don't I list them for 68 and then aim for 50? Fingers crossed, because I've not been picking up that brand specifically and I did pay up. This was either $10 or $5, right? Torrid 3X, and it looks brand new. It feels brand new. I don't think it is brand new, but it's a really neat, kind of a military style jacket, knit jacket, blazer type thing. And this is one of those things someone had put back right in the line, changed their mind on, I guess. And so I hope there's nothing wrong with it. I didn't see anything wrong with it. It looked great. And I liked this detail on the back too. Needs steamed. There were 6 sold, pre-owned, ASP of $19 and sell-through rate of 19%. And I think I'll price it for $38 and then allow offers. Next is one of my favorite brands to find, and I don't find it often. Oofos. Is that upside down? Yeah, I'm sorry, I do that all the time. Oofos. And these are expensive. I mean, you wouldn't look at these go and say, wow, but they are expensive. This particular pair of shoes is the Oofos UA Luxe Slide Sandal. They retail for $75. And this is the latte color. This is a women's 9, men's 7, so they're unisex. And I'm going to list them under the women's. It looks like I always say it looks like, it is. The ASP for Oofos UA Luxe Slide Sandal Latte, got real specific, is used. ASP is $29 and the sell-through rate is 50%. Poshmark doesn't have these listed in the same size, but on eBay there is one listed for $45, $44.50 to be exact, and then another for $69.99. So I'm going to list mine for, and that says free shipping. Both of those are free shipping. Okay. So I'm going to list mine for $40 plus shipping. I am. And I'm going to get them cleaned up real nice on the bottom. That's really all they need. But I did pay up for these. They were half of $16.91. So about $8.50. This pair of shoes is a Dansko, but I've never seen one with a Vibram sole. So that caught my eye. And they are leather. They're the suede nubuck. And I feel like this sole is not going to have that dry rot problem that a lot of them have. So that's good. These are a size 38, which is what, like a 7.5 or 8. And there's Dansko on the inside. So I picked these up. They were $5. Because again, it was a 50% off sale. And they were in great condition. I'm not going to even have to clean these. Thank you, person who donated them, for donating them in good condition. The ASP for Dansko Celeste, that's the style name, is $27, a 10% sell-through rate. So I want to get at least $30 for these. I'm gonna list them for $40. Okay, so these shoes are blue leather sneakers, and if they look like old lady shoes, it's because that's who wears these. They are comfortable. They're Rockports, Adiprene by Adidas, which I didn't see that by Adidas at first, so I'm gonna look that up. They have, before I looked that up, I was seeing Rockport's leather sneakers have a pre-owned, have a $16 ASP with a 8% sell-through rate, which is not great. I paid $3.50 for these. They could have been a mistake, but I'm gonna look up using the Adidas, Adiprene by Adidas. I don't know. I'm gonna list them for $25. No, I'm gonna list them for $20. I think I think these weren't the greatest pickup, but I do like to sell comfort shoes, and they weren't very expensive, and they looked in great shape. So those are the reasons why I picked them up. And Rockport is a good brand in general. Apparently this particular style may not be the best, but I'll list them for 20. They're a really soft leather. So that was a pretty good bunch, right? I mean, there were some misses, but there were some really good things like this Arc'teryx hat and the Brighton items. I mean, those were good. So I'm pretty happy. And this is what I'm going to be working on tomorrow, photographing the items that you saw today, especially the shoes, the bags, and the hat. And I remind you guys always, just keep listing. And the reason I say that is because you have to keep listing to sell. You can't just sit back and go, whew, I did all the work, now let's let everything sell and I'll just take a big break from listing for a while. Now you really want to keep pumping your stores full of new and attractive things to buy. So with that, good night, and I'm gonna record another video right after this. Bye, y'all. It's a full moon outside tonight. Yeah, you been up to no good out there? I love my babies. Richard's getting all jealous. I know. You're mommy's boy.